Hello everyone, Mike Choi, Darrell Waltrip, and Fox Sports welcoming you to tonight's coverage of the Capital City 400 from Richmond.
Mike, most of the drivers consider this track to be their favorite. They love racing here. They like the open spaces that you have in the corners, kind of get 2 or 3 wide. It's fast, but not too fast. Close, yeah, maybe too close.
Boy, that curving front straightaway, that takes its toll.
It does, Mike. It wears you out. This place is a lot more physical than it looks like.
When they started here in the early 50s, this was a half-mile dirt track. Now at 3/4 of a mile with a looping front straightaway, many drivers say this is the perfect combination of short track and super speedway. Let's find out.
Welcome to Richmond International Raceway here in Richmond, Virginia for today's running or tonight's running of the Toyota Owners 400. And the only good part about this race was the start, as we already lose 2 spots off the starting grid as Harvick and Truex lead us down into turns 1 and 2 for the first time tonight. 20 laps here on the 3/4 miles, we already hit the wall hard, and we are 3 wide. So going in casing mirrors, we're going to touch quarter panel and the front of the car there with him, and then come down on Joey Logano. Not a good start, already 33rd. Drive it in 4 wide at one point. Get back out of the throttle, try not to hit the wall. Successfully do so there. We're 39th, not the best start in the world. We're bad at short tracks, and speaking of short tracks, what just happened? Carl Edwards. First caution of the night is out here in Richmond. Let's take a look there. You see we scrape him, but he makes that slight contact with Kurt Busch, and he goes flying into the wall. Needless to say, Carl Edwards would not be winning today's race. We're sitting in 42nd, so of course not the best starting, finishing, in between, whatever you want to call it. We're only on lap 2, and it would be a long race. So as we're coming down the pit road, we're not going to pit. It's not really worth it. As you see, we have a new sponsor on the car this week. The Lone Star symbol made it up in the custom paint booth, and maybe it wasn't a week to come out and show it off. There's a star on the front, just 1 star. Get into more details like Colwitz right there. Maybe future, but we're bad at short tracks. I don't know how many times I've said that. And it wasn't false tonight. We were just terrible. We didn't have a good race. Already 40th position as we give up the bottom lane to Michael Waltrip, Kyle Busch. We're 3 wide. Oh, it is sketchy. And we're going to try and dive bomb it, but we don't get the best corner on the apron. Actually touch the commitment cone. And we're already 42nd just like that in the blink of an eye. Somehow we set a fast lap. Richmond really not a patient track. It is if you're up front, you need it, but back here it's you got to race to race. And on lap 7, let's see what happens. Well, we're gonna actually get out of here past Michael McDowell, but can we hold it? Jeb Burton, here we go. Lap 7, turns 1 and 2. We're gonna hold the bottom for quite a while. Good pace. Slide swipe with Michael McDowell, and we get out of there. So can we have a clean lap, hopefully, without really wrecking or spinning anyone? Well, you just saw that commitment cone laid down on the track. That was from us. So let's get NASCAR 15 style. Sounds of NASCAR.
3 wide, you're in the middle. Let's take our time. Nice and easy. There's a 5-second gap between you and the leader. 3 back, coming low. Stay up. Yep, caution's out.
It didn't take long for the second caution to come out, did it, guys? As you saw on your little radar on the bottom, it really did look like McDowell, not McDowell, but whoever that was in front of McDowell. We'll get the car just in a second. It looked like maybe Jeb Burton kicked, or Michael McDowell kicked up Jeb Burton just a tiny bit, and there's nowhere to go on Richmond 3 wide. You're not going to get through safely, and if you do, you have to be very skilled, which we're not only our first year, but it looked like McDowell kicked Burton up the racetrack a little bit into us, so Running in car, not probably the smartest thing to do here, but you gotta get those sounds in NASCAR as we hit the wall. So we're gonna attempt try number 2 at Richmond. We're not gonna start on the inside cam. We thought about it, maybe so. We actually do get it right here to the start finish, I do believe. But we're 34th, 35th, and it doesn't seem like it's appropriate. You see our sponsor, not really a sponsor, but more of a shout out. Jay's Mathis 48. That's the channel you're watching this race on. I'm not the best in NASCAR. Well, I'm not the worst, but I'm not the best at short tracks. You guys who have been following since race 1 at the Daytona 500 in Bristol and all that Martinsville have known my struggles. And everyone else, it's not a good time when you're a racer here, even though we are all caught up with the engine level 5, all that good stuff. And we're all caught up, but you still gotta master the track. And it's just so hard as tight as these tracks are. But when you get to Talladega, Daytona, Kansas, why did I want to say Minnesota, Michigan, even the road courses, we're good there, we can perform well there. Short tracks just not our forte, and here's another reason why. So running in car cam, didn't get much of the sounds in NASCAR, but I'm going to let it play out for maybe the next lap. See you guys in just a bit.
There's a 5-second gap between you and the leader. 6 to go.
Alright, as I said, not much going on here for us, and just didn't pan out the way we wanted to. Obviously, just the worst feeling in the world, but Tokyo drift around turn number 4, why not? And let's just slam the wall for good luck. I don't know what else to say. This race was a dud from day number 1 or lap number 1 from the nighttime here in Richmond, but we're not gonna do it. So let's just get out of here, check the results. We don't need to look down there. See AJ in 11th. That's a good day for him. Your winner, Dale Earnhardt Jr. picks up his, I believe, first win of the year. Stuart Triggs, Gordon Stenhouse, top 5. David Gilliland, Hamlin, Larson, Hamlin, Logano, round out 10. Allmendinger, Newman, Kane, Title, and Clint Boyer, your top 15. So let's just get back to the garage. Head on to Talladega, next race of the season, single player, whatever. And I might just do this season because I'm thinking about doing a Madden 15 season with a franchise with Madden 16 coming out. Let me know if you guys want that. Let me just know in any video. It can be the Ultimate Team for Madden, MLB Pack Company. Just let me know, guys. Really excited about doing that, but I need your approval if you guys want to see that, so it won't be a dud series. Drop 8 spots in the points, but that's going to wrap it up, guys. Hope you have enjoyed this. Another fail race.